Kia ora team, my name's Ben and today we're going to have a brief trip back in history and have a look at the history of massage through the ages. So if we begin in ancient times, clay tablets have been found from about 2350 BC in ancient Babylon, implying that massage has been used ever since then. And around the same time, there's evidence of massage being used in China and Egypt. In China, we've got manuscripts dating back to the Zhou dynasty describing massage as being one of the 5 main treatments of the era. It was known as ama and involved rubbing and finger pressure along the meridians of the body. With the Egyptians, artwork has been found in the tomb of Akhmanoa showing a physician performing foot and hand massage. It is believed the trade routes helped to spread the knowledge of massage to India, where massage was integrated with yoga to promote and maintain health, spirituality, and vitality. And over in Japan, the Chinese philosophy of ama was developed to form shiatsu, which also uses finger and thumb pressure on subu, or energy points along the meridians. In ancient Greece, a medical practitioner, Asclepius, was revered as a god due to his healing arts, and he held massage in such high esteem that he abandoned the use of medicine altogether and claimed that massage cures an effect by restoring the nutritive fluids at their natural free movements. Asclepius's legacy continues with a symbol of the medical staff with 2 serpents wrapped around it. Hippocrates followed Asclepius and became known as the father of modern medicine. Hippocrates promoted natural medicines and hand-on techniques, and anatrypsis, which meant to rub, as a primary cure. Then, with Alexander the Great's conquests, it took the Greeks east as far as India, and when the soldiers returned, they brought the art of Indian head massage. And as Greek physicians arrived in Rome, they were treated like slaves until their knowledge of the healing arts grew respect, and they were granted the rights of free citizens. Julius Caesar was known to have endorsed and used massage, and this allowed their knowledge to be dispersed across the entire Roman Empire, across Europe into Britain. Claudius Galen was a prominent physician at the time, and he was a physician to the gladiators, and he used massage techniques to treat their injuries. At the time, gladiators were like the rock stars or the football players, and they were very valuable. He would give lectures and demonstrations on the theory and practice of medicine, including massage. And around the same time in Rome, Aulus Celsius was publishing De Medicina, which is a medical textbook in which rubbing and exercises was strongly favoured as a form of therapeutic relief. Around 400 BC, large Greek gymnasiums called Asclepion were built dedicated to healing and education. The young men's hall was central to these, where men would come and talk sport and politics and massage each other. At the same time, the Roman baths were similar of importance and popularity. The Dark Ages began around AD 400. And they were so named because of the lack of learning at this time. In most of Europe, Christianity had a huge influence over people's beliefs. With the fall of Rome, and much of Rome being overrun with warring tribes, much of the learning, such as Aulus Celsus' book, De Medicina, was lost. Christian doctrine discouraged the use of the body for pleasure and considered it sinful. Some folk healers used massage at this time, but as it was considered sinful, they were often punished and shunned. Although it was considered the Dark Ages in the Christian world, during this time Islam was founded in Arabia by the Prophet Muhammad, and by 750 AD, Chinese papermaking reached the Islamic world. This allowed new and rediscovered texts to be transcribed, so the work of Hippocrates, Galen, and Celsus was revived. From this, new medical texts were developed and written in the Arab world. Razi wrote an encyclopedia about massage, as well as exercise and diet to maintain health and well-being. And the next great Persian philosopher and physician, Avicenna, wrote the Canon of Medicine, promoting the use of medicine, massage, and exercise. Around 1450 AD, the Gutenberg press made it possible to manufacture a large number of books for really little cost. This helped spread the knowledge of massage back through Europe. This brings us to the modern era, from about 1450 to 2000. So around 100 years later, Ambrosius Pare, a French physician, wrote about the use of massage for treatment after surgery and joint fractures for stiffness. And in 1597, Girolamo Mercuriale. Yeah, that seems right. An Italian physician, wrote De Arte Gymnastica, which promoted the benefits of using massage and exercise in partnership in the same session. In Germany, a physician named Hoffmann, following the work of Hippocrates, Galen, and Celsus, used massage and exercise in his practice. This influenced medical practices in Germany, France, and England. And in 1813, Per Henrik Ling opened the Swedish Royal Central Institute for Gymnastics, where he taught Swedish massage combined with active and passive exercises, including frictions, hacking, pinching, squeezing, and kneading. And by 1850, his teaching had spread to 38 schools throughout Europe. His ideas were ridiculed in the medical community, however, because he wasn't medically trained and he used mystic language. However, in Holland, Dr. Johan Mersger gave credibility to Ling's work in his scientific community and introduced terminology that we use today: effleurage, petrissage, tapotement. So Mersger was able to spread massage through the medical profession in Germany and Austria. By 1956, Ling's work was increasing in popularity in the United States, and by 1880, medical research was being conducted in New York into the benefits of massage. In response to the increasing credibility and popularity of massage, numerous massage schools were establishing themselves in England. The British Medical Association conducted a special inquiry into these schools due to the massage scandals of 1894. They found that massage schools were using questionable tactics to enroll students, and the graduates were coming out unskilled and in debt, and it was not uncommon for these schools to then employ the graduates to work as prostitutes. This reinforced the link between massage and prostitution, and at this time terms such as masseuse and massage parlor became used as euphemism for prostitute and brothel. The Society of Trained Masseuses was formed in response to the massage scandals of 1894, and it was based off a medical model which included high academic standards and limited and regulated schools that taught massage. Massage continued to grow, and in 1920, Dr. James Mennel divided massage's effects into mechanical actions, such as the movement of blood and lymph and stretching of connective tissue, and reflex actions, where the stimulation of skin receptors can cause the muscle to contract or relax. Following on from this work, Emil Vodder, a Danish physiologist, developed manual lymphatic drainage, and following research on over 20,000 patients, the Vodder method of manual lymphatic drainage was accepted in the medical institutions. In England, Dr. James Cyriax developed transverse friction massage, and in 1938 set up a department in St. Thomas Hospital in London dedicated to developing massage and manipulation. During the World Wars, massage was used by the Allies to help rehabilitate injured soldiers, and was also popular with the Nazis. Felix Kirsten was a Swedish-trained massage therapist who used massage to treat the Reichsfuhrer SS Himmler, and he was so effective in his treatment that he was able to use his position to help many people escape Nazi death camps. Massage's popularity continued to grow, and with greater communication worldwide, many different forms of massage are spreading around the globe, such as hot and cold stone massage, Indian head massage, shiatsu, and Thai massage, all being introduced to the Western world. Which brings us to New Zealand. The cornerstones of Māori healthcare were rongoa, herbal medicine, wairua, spiritual healing, and massage, meri meri. Herbs or animal oils were used as lubricants, and there were three forms of meri meri: romi romi, toto, and takihi. Romi romi was practiced daily by an elder woman and involved squeezing and pinching strokes. Toto was a form of infant massage to help with the infant's development. For example, it was common to massage the female's thumb backwards so they may have better rāranga and weave flax when they're older. And finally, takihi massage involves walking on parts of the body to relieve stiffness, and it was thought that a person who was born with a breech birth, so feet first, was destined to practice takihi. In 1913, Dunedin Hospital established a massage department, and the New Zealand branch of the British Medical Association created a school in conjunction with Otago University to train massage therapists. Then the Masseuse Registration Act was created in 1920 for therapists who use massage, medical gymnastics, and electrotherapy. This act was modified in 1949 to become the Physiotherapy Act, and registration required 600 hours of training. There is no longer any mandatory licensing or registration of massage therapists in New Zealand. So in 1985, Bill Wareham formed the Massage Institute of New Zealand Incorporated, and in 1989 Jim Stanford created the Therapeutic Massage Association. And in April 2007 the TMA and MINZI merged to form Massage New Zealand, which is the official body of massage in New Zealand. So massage has a history of around 5,000 years, and its popularity has waxed and waned throughout that time, but has survived the Dark Ages and the massage scandals, and is here to stay. So hopefully through a combination of respecting traditions and growing with science, massage can continue to enrich people's lives in the future.